Welcome. You have visited one of my pages. I'm not quite sure, or have seen one of my posts somewhere. I've put together quite a few videos in a short amount of time. Well, it hasn't taken a short amount of time at all, actually. But I've together quite a few videos for your enjoyment and for you to be informed of the things that I'm working on accomplishing. And as I looked back and began to look over things, I realized that I didn't really share anything about me in regards to my connection with Vernon or Rockville, both with this town, with 06066. So my family moved here about 20 years ago. I had already graduated from high school. I was a young adult. I'm the oldest of 6 children. My mom was a single mom, and we actually lived on Talcott Avenue. And I've lived between the time that we first moved here and June of 2019, I have lived in Hawaii and Raleigh, North Carolina. I wish I can say I've been back and forth to all of them, but mostly within the last 10 years since I left the islands of Hawaii, I have been back and forth between Raleigh, North Carolina and Vernon, Rockville, Connecticut. And every time I'm able to leave, I feel like I'm escaping. And I say that because to me, Rockville is such a sleepy town. I keep saying, and I've said it on numerous occasions, that to me, Rockville feels like an old man who has fallen asleep, and he's got this bushy white beard and this long scraggly hair, and he's like covered with spider webs, and he's just in this deep, deep sleep. But inside, I know that he just needs to be awakened. He just needs to be awakened. He wants to wake up, but he kind of fell into this semi-coma, and I'm here to wake him up. And I feel like the reason why the preschool is the first thing outside of trying to find the facility that I want to send my sons to school in that I can't find, it's because we're starting with our young people, because they are awakeners. They are shakers, right? How many of us lock the door at night or lock the door at night so our kids don't come and wake us up, right? That's just what they do. That is what they do. They have so much energy, so much vibrancy. They keep us going, going, going. They keep us on our toes, and they just go, 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 go. And so I feel like our young people are here. The focus on this preschool is to rock this town and bring it back to life as only little people can, and show them what little people are made of. And so I'm excited, but I needed to tell you that I've been in Vernon, Rockville for off and on for the last 20 years. Most recently, me and my son have been here for almost 3 years. In fact, we came here at the beginning of September in 2016. So he was only 9 months old, and now he's on his way to 4. He'll be 4 in December, the end of December, 2 days before Christmas. He was my Christmas gift a couple of years ago, or almost 4 years ago now. Oh my goodness, 3.5 years ago to be almost exact. And so, yeah, I have been a part of many different organizations, know lots of people in this town who head up the organizations, feel like they're doing a great job in the circumstances they're in, and I'm just bringing something different. I feel like I'm bridging some gaps that I don't see, that I see, are that creating some bridges where I feel they are needed in a way that maybe nobody else has ever thought of. And because I know that those other people are so busy in everything that they're engaged in, I'm just starting from scratch with new people that are interested in getting involved. And I don't have a problem with that, because I don't feel like I'm stepping on anybody's toes by doing it that way. And so I hope you'll join me. If you're interested in seeing change, whether it's in your own life or in the lives of others, please reach out and contact me. I'm looking for people to get involved. I am looking for people to invest financially, but I need help. I'm not going to do this by myself. I'm doing this to build a community. And if I don't, I know that I'm here for a reason. I know that God put me here at this time for this reason. And I probably wouldn't have started here if it weren't for my son. But I know that's kind of why it took me a little bit of time from the time that I met with Dr. McCary on the 11th to now to really know the direction that this was supposed to go and how it was supposed to all come together. But now I know, and I'm ready. So let's do it. I invite you to continue looking at videos. I'm not sure where this one is going to fall, but I'm glad you're here. I really am. I say welcome. I say aloha because I still am that Hawaiian girl from the island of Connecticut. That's maybe you've heard of it. It's just north of Long Island and to the west of Rhode Island. When I did tours in Hawaii, that was one of my jobs as a tour guide, and that's actually how I introduced myself, from the island of Connecticut. And if you call me Kai, Kai is a Hawaiian name. I didn't find out it was a Hawaiian name until I was moving to Hawaii, and I met somebody named Kai, and they told me. So it was my destiny to be there, and that's kind of where Love Enterprises started, was in being there and seeing the struggles of the natives there, and then seeing the struggles in other places, in Raleigh, and now being back in Vernon, seeing the struggles that are here that weren't really evident to me when I was here the other 3 or 4 times that I've lived here, or maybe 5 or 6. But so I'm here. I'm here to awaken and shake in this town in all the best ways. And I look forward to you joining me, and let's have a good time doing it. So once again, thank you, welcome, and aloha. Create today. Peace.